Hey all, Hipper here. So today I have a division video for you, and it's myself, obviously, and Black Priest. And we're just playing the two of us. We did 10 battles yesterday. We wanted to see how well we could do. And this is one of the battles. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and of course comment if you enjoy this video. So like I said, we did pretty well. We only got through 9 battles though. We're planning to do 10, but it's still 88% win rate. And that was the experiment. We wanted to play 10 random battles, a random time a day, just the two of us in a division, to see what we could do. So let's have a look at my build here. So I'm running my special agile build here on Wichita with Müller and Baltimore as inspirations, because I want a little bit more speed on this build here. And of course, I'm running the usual perks that I always do here. I have Ingenious, and in the second row, we have full speed ahead. And, it's a standard Velocious and steer clear here. And of course, we have in the last row, we have fully packed here. So we get 3 radars and 3 of everything, really, and they reload faster. I have the main battery traverse because this is an agile build. I need to turn my guns at 23 seconds. That's the sweet spot, if you were wondering. Propulsion, that's unusual on an agile build. I don't have it on any other agile cruiser. And then I have the 40% rudder reduction here, along with the improved reload. So this gives me pretty much the best of everything. I still have 2.2 second rudder, and I can go 40 knots. And my acceleration is, very fast, just like Edinburgh. And I can only do this because Wichita has such a fast rudder already. So it means that I don't have to go all in on every single rudder upgrade here. I'm actually missing 2. I don't have an inspiration, and I don't have the first rudder slot. And still, you can hit 2.2 second rudder in Wichita, which is, it's just insane, really. But anyway, it definitely makes this ship here one of the most agile cruisers in the game. And I would go out on a limb and say that it's probably the best tier 7 cruiser. Probably, tied with Edinburgh. Edinburgh has more utility, but Wichita is just, it's just such a powerhouse. And I think I know why Wargaming has decided to make the original Wichita a collector's edition and given us a slightly nerfed new version, because, this ship here is powerful. And in this, division section here, so Priest and I are playing powerful ships because there's just the 2 of us, and we want to see what we can do. And, I play Wichita, and I believe Priest is in Summers. And if you know Priest's channel, he put up a different game, one of our 9 games, yesterday, I believe, so you can check that one out as well. Divisions, if you want to raise your win rate, that's it. That's the way you gotta go. If you play solo, you might be able to get your win rate to 60, low 60s, something like that, depending on what you play. But if you want to get, up into 70 and even 80, which some people have, you'll have to play in a division. And just 2 players in a division makes a huge difference. And of course, 3 players makes you almost invincible. Of course, Priest and I have played in divisions before, so we know what to expect. And just the 2 of us playing together, we're sitting just about 90% win rate. And really, if we had a good battleship player with us, I think, I won't say we'd be 100%, but we'd probably be 95 or something like that. So, divisions, obviously the way to go, if you care about that. I enjoy to play solo as well, and sometimes you get your butt spanked by a red division, a very good red division. That happened to me today, actually, when I was in my Roma, and Loxty and his friends came up on the red team, and that's a loss then, because we didn't even have a division on our team. So anyway, don't take it too tough. That's just the way it is, I do think though that divisions should be separated from solo play. I still think that. I don't think it's fair to have divisions who have such a they're just so much better than playing solo. I mean, solo, if you do really well, you can maybe win 65% of your battles. If you play in a division, you can almost win 100% if you're in a good division. That's like 40% difference or something like that. It's just humongous and it's ridiculous, and it's just not fair that the two game types are mixed up in the same mode. There should be standard solo and there should be standard division. And then if you play a division, maybe you only get matched against one other division. Well, too bad. I mean, doesn't matter. That's just what you're gonna take, and actually that could be a good thing, because then we would kind of have clan battles. If you know, like if you are timing, you know, when you were jumping into the battle, it could work. But my main message here is that divisions should be separate from solo, and I've been saying that for the last 3 years, because it's just so unfair. So the first thing about division is that if you're playing 3 players or 2 players, whatever, you are guaranteed to have 2 or 3 good players on your team, and you'll usually spawn in the same spot. And I mean, it just means that if you're a division, unless you spawn in front of another very good division, then you're almost guaranteed to win your side, your flank, or the middle if you spawn in the middle, whatever. And that's really all you need to win the battle. And that's why divisions are so powerful. And I mean, it makes a huge difference, just 2 players here, because like, I know Priest ate a torp here pretty early on, but if you have a destroyer to spot for you, like a reliable destroyer to spot for you, it makes a huge difference, like enormous difference. And that's also when you see on YouTube, I see some players do how-tos on ships, and if they don't do that solo, well, then it's useless. I see a lot of them, and they always have a destroyer in a division, like a very good destroyer player spotting for them, and then they, you know, put the video up and say, oh, this is how you play this ship here. Not really. I mean, if you don't do solo videos, then I don't think you're showing what the ship can do and can't do. But anyway, that was sidetrack here. If you're in a division, you start out with a massive advantage, like a colossal advantage. And as you know, the win rates say, you will only really lose these battles here if like the team is absolutely terrible and you just can't like fight off those 9 ships versus 3. That happens. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen though. And of course, if you happen to face another very good division, well, then it's more like a 50-50 chance who's going to win. But you know, in most cases, you're facing 9 average players without any communication or, you know, any sort of plan, and it's just so easy to win in a division. It's not even fun. It's fun in a different way though. I mean, solo is fun because it's a challenge, and you really have to do your best to win. Division, it's different. It's fun in a different way because you're playing with friends, you're having a good time, and sure, there should be a place for that in the game. All I'm saying is that it should be a separate place for that in the game. But anyway, when clans come out, then hopefully we'll have a separate clan, you know, game mode where obviously Priest and I are going to be, well, a clan, not just the 2 of us. We're going to be part of a clan. We'll probably create our own clan, and then we'll see whoever else is interested. Because now we know that clans will come sometime next year, according to the blog update that Wargaming did a while ago. I can't believe that Fiji survived that. So unfair. Anyway, first we're going to get training rooms this you know, year, and I'm not really sure I'm a big fan of that. Training rooms, sure, but I mean, how often are you going to use training rooms? Probably not very often. Just use the fast rudder here, as I remember Priest was spec checking here, and he was like, oh, you're going to hit the island, you're going to hit the island, but no, not in this Wichita here. Now, you may wonder why I went out broadside to that battleship there, but I know that he's been firing HE pretty much the whole battle, so it was a gamble, thinking, well, he's probably going to fire HE at my broadside, so that's why. It wasn't because I haven't seen him, but I wanted to get over here. I wanted to get into this position here so I can put some pressure on the ships over on this side of the map here, because the they are one ship ahead, and they are ahead on points. So we're going to have to finish this. And there's some torps there. Yikes! And because I've lost priest, I don't have anyone to spot for me, and that's why I'm hoping this hipper here would come out. And we're going to give him some nice citadels for his trouble. Except we don't get any citadels there. So that was like, okay, I didn't plan for that. And then he starts angling, which is going to make things difficult. But luckily, the destroyer, I believe it's the destroyer, starts shooting at him and, you know, torping him as well. So he have to go bow in for those torps that are coming. And that means that I'll be able to citadel him. And of course, I'm going to take the opportunity here. Now, my reload is 9.2 seconds because I have an agile build. I don't have a reload build, but it works well anyway. I only get one citadel though, but it's still a high caliber salvo there. So we just need to get rid of this hipper here because it's a dangerous ship to have around in these maps here with many small islands. Because, I mean, he can just sneak up and torp just like he was trying before. So we need to get rid of him, and I can't believe that don't get the kill there. Well, whatever. So the Florida, he's still in the cap, and he's still shooting HE. So we've got the Reds down to only 2 ships now. So that was like well done on my team's behalf here. They're actually playing a really good battle, these guys here. So there's just a destroyer left, but we are ahead on points now. So we can start to just relax a little bit. Some remaining torpedoes coming there. So I don't have any radars left. I only have a sonar, and so I spent all my 3 radars. And I used one before just to check where the ships were when I was behind the island. I probably should have saved that radar, but you know, I should have used the sonar instead. But in the heat of battle, you make mistakes, and that was definitely a mistake. I should have saved it. So I only have my sonar left, and there's a Somers left. So I mean, that means I have to get close to that guy before I can actually sonar him. It does mean that I can still, you know, protect myself from torpedoes. That's why I'm moving in. If I didn't have any sonars left, I would just sit somewhere safe and wait for the battle to finish. But that wouldn't be a fun video, would it? No. Instead, we have to get in here to the middle of the map, and we have to dispose of this remaining destroyer here. So I'm trying to keep unspotted by using this island here, because I have a pretty good idea of where he is. So I just want to be, you know, jumping out from behind the island here. And just gonna wait here, see if he comes into the cap. Because if he sees me, then, you know, the game is over. He's just gonna run away. I'll never be able to shoot him. So instead, I'm gonna sit here, and now he's in the cap. So I know he's almost in range of my sonar now. So I'm going to pop out, and he saw the tracers there. He's just behind the island. And someone else, must be the Edinburgh, is radaring him there. But it's okay. I know where he's going now, so I'm just going to wait for him to come around this corner here. And he probably still has a lot of torpedoes, so I don't want to go nose in. I'm just going to get ready to turn, and then as soon as he pops around the corner, I'm going to fire and then finish my turn. Well, there he is. Yeah. Pretty good salvo there first. This is dangerous, of course, because I'm broadside at 2 kilometers. So if he switches to AP, that's going to hurt. But I think I can probably take 1 salvo. And he did switch to AP there, if you saw it, but it's too late. He missed his opportunity, and that means that I will be victorious. So that was a dreadnought there as well. So that was Priest and myself in a division. Hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want more videos like this. And like I said, go to Priest's channel if you want to watch another one. So see you out there.